What's up, guys? It's a new week and it's Monday, and you can see I made almost $500 today. So I was planning to go for 500, but then I was like, maybe it might be too risky. So I was like, that's it for today, and be happy with $460.19. So overall, I met my target. $2,000 per month of October. I'm up now $2,000 and 114 and 38 cents. So that's a lot. And I still have 9 more days left. Uh, so even if I make like $50 per day, which brings me another almost $500. So I'm kind of like well within the reach of 2500. Let's see if I can achieve that. But who knows? Maybe I will have a bad day like this, and maybe give some of the profit that I made throughout these days. Who knows? The stock market is not very reliable, and you can't predict a lot of things. But the only thing that you can control is what type of stocks that you are going to take the risk. you know so if you have some sort of a criteria that these are the stocks that I'm going to trade, then you can minimize those risk. Otherwise, if you like touch every stock that pop up, let's say you set up as you have a scanner that gives you um, some sort of a alert system. These stocks are trading higher with high volume, and if you touch like everything that you see, you might end up losing profits that you make on the other trades. So that's why it's really important to be consistent and have some sort of a discipline when you are trading, because do not touch everything that you see on the stock market. So have some sort of a list or some sort of criterias that matches your strength. And that's why it's really important at the initial stage of the day trading uh, to use a simulator. So in a simulator you can do paper trading, so that doesn't involve real money. And in that paper trading, you can find some sort of a strength that you have. Some people fear when the price is climbing and jump into the trend. Some people fear when the stock price is going down and jump into the trend. So practice what your strengths are with the simulator before you do anything with your real money. So I have done this a long time now, so I know what I'm doing. Well, sometimes I don't, to be honest. It's really unpredictable, but you can minimize your risk by uh, selecting a specific sort of stocks. So let's see how things went today. So I started little bit on the negative side. It's not a lot, it's like couple of dollars. But then I was slowly climbing up. Actually, not slowly. I think I had a couple of slow trade, but everything else was like big trades, and end up having almost to the 500. Um, let's see what tickers I traded today. So the first one, this is actually the last one I did trade today. The first one was ANRO. So this one, you can see ANRO, it popped up on my scanner, but I didn't jump into this one until all the momentum is exhausted, and I decided to jump in here. So in here, what interesting was both EMA 20 and EMA 9, they were below, but I hope at least this would respect the VWAP. That's why I put the order over here at 1062, which went all the way down to 1041, which is fine. My max loss would be when it's crossed the VWAP level. So it went down to 1041, and since it went a little bit down than I wanted, I sold it immediately when it's coming back. I should have waited couple of, at least 1 minute. If I waited 1 more minute, how much I can make. So here I bought like 200 shares. uh, if I wait 1 more minute, so this one I can get probably uh, 40 cents, easy 40 cents. So I could have made like $80 on this trade, but unfortunately I only made like $6. So that's my first stock, first trade. And then I did AZRT. uh, ACRT, ACTR, ACTR. This one also popped up pre-market, and it it started from 0.71 dollars and went all the way up to $1, and it went down all the way down to 0.867 cents. Then climbed back up all the way to, I think, 1.26 was the maximum. Yeah, so I traded in this area because it went all the way to 1.12. I thought this might have a chance to go back up, but the VWAP already crossed down. I was hoping it would respect the E9, EMA 9, uh, which it did kind of for a moment. Uh, so I bought 1,000 shares at 101 and sold it at 104, made about $30 profit. And then again, this is something I need to learn. So in here I bought at exactly at the bottom, but yet I sold it immediately. So the thing that I'm a little bit confused in here, it went from let's see. So in here it went from 106 to 0.935, but yet I was able to sell it at 104. If I hold this position for 1 minute, then I will be at a loss. But in here, if I hold this position for 1 minute, I will be at a huge profit, considering how much I made in here. So in here I made like $10. Um, so it's kind of like I think depends on which level it's going to support. So since this one hasn't reached down all the way down here, yeah, that's kind of argument that you can make. Yeah, we'll see. I'm still learning about EMA 9 and EMA 20. To be honest, it's kind of tricky. I most of the time I use the VWAP and EMA 200. But yeah, those are the two trades. I did couple of other trades in that stock, but I didn't make a lot of money. I think yeah, I don't have it. Oh, here. In here I bought at 111, and again here, this one went all the way to 111. I bought it exactly at the bottom, and I should have waited at least. So this one went to 118. Yeah, I should have waited for this one. Easily could have made $80, but instead I made like only $10. It is what it is. Can't take a lot of risk, especially when I'm already up $2,000 for the week, for the month. Let's say, so next I did GSIT. That was really fun. You know, it started popping up early in the pre-market, like 9 a.m. But it did its nasty move right after the opening bell, and been through a couple of holds, here, 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 and here, I think. Yeah, this was very interesting, and it was very risky. If you go to Keystat, it has like 24 million free float, And when you look at the financial, it's okay. It's not look like something that's going to, release the news of a secondary offering. And I believe there was no split. Yeah, there was no split. And the news was also positive one. It's something related to cutting the cost of AI data center, I think. Um, but anyway, I did trade couple of those. Let's see, where did I trade? Probably it's not in here. So I traded 936. Maybe it didn't save it. 936. In here, I traded 937. Sorry, 937 on this candle. I traded on this candle. I bought 500 shares at 761 and sold it at 782. So I made about $100 on this trade. So that was a really nice move. Then I did couple of other trades somewhere around here, 39. I didn't make a lot. And then 48, 49. Then on this candle. And then I did another one, um, another one at 1019, 1019 on this candle, right where it hits the EMA 9. In here I think I made about almost $30. Then again 1027. In here I made about another $30. Bought at 1421 and sold at 1434. This is like 250 shares. And then I did couple of other trades, but those are like very small quantity because this was like almost already up like 200%. So I thought like it might be done for the day and it might go down. And also I saw this one didn't have a lot of commission fee when someone wants to short this stock. So it was a risk because if someone decided to short this, like selling like, I don't know how many shares, like 100,000 shares, then we might be in trouble. And in fact, that might be happening these two candles. This went down all the way from, let's see, this went all the way almost to $18 and it went down almost $15. So that's like $3 a drop. Yeah, even in here, about $3. Yeah, about $3 drop. So those might be, short sellers, or someone had like a big position, decided to sell that position. Who knows? It's really hard to tell, but that's why I had to be very careful when I'm trading with this stock. And as you can see here, it respected the VWAP. It went up, didn't touch the VWAP, and this time it didn't respect the VWAP or the EMA 200. That was interesting. I didn't notice that one. But it climbed back up. But once you have this sort of a loss, you should cut your loss immediately and just move on with that. Yeah, so that's how I did GSIT. Then I did IOBT. This was also very early in the morning. I did couple of trades on IOBT, but this is the only thing that I have like substantial amount of money. So 100,000 shares, 0.7821 and sold at 80 cents. Then I did REPL. REPL I did right I did couple of trades pre-market, but it was like 25 shares, 50 shares. Didn't make a lot, like maybe it'll make like couple of dollars, less than $10. But in here I made like $15. bought 500 shares at 891 and sold it at 898. So again, I should have kept this a little bit longer. So this went all the way to 914. Interesting. But I think the problem was it was going down. I wasn't sure if this is going to, these two are very close to each other, and I wasn't sure if this drops below this level, then there's no point of stopping that. It will always touch this guy and might not come back all the way, because when you drop below VWAP and if you have the EMA 200, it may touch the 200, but when it's try to recover, there might be some short sellers or sellers try to push it down the VWAP. So if you bought the stock around this region, you might never be able to, sell it sell it at this region again. So the good thing, the only thing that you can do is when it dip down here, buy more shares and reduce your cost basis and sell it somewhere here. Yeah, and I didn't trade a lot on that. I trade a couple of more like small quantities, but not a lot. And then I did 2 trades on Sint. I think I only have one recorded here. So this one I bought like 50 shares, bought it at 413 and sold it at 428. I think 730. Yeah, and in here 714. On this candle, I bought 500 shares at 462 and sold it at 465. So made about $15 profit. Yeah, so those are the two that I traded on Sint. It was kind of risky because this one popped up from almost $4 to 5.5 and went down all the way, like more than half. Yeah, more than half. So it was kind of risky, but I saw the EMA 200 was somewhere here in 1 minute chart, so that's why I traded that one. Then after the market, I trade this one, did a quick trade. That was very risky though. I bought at here because it has this double topping candle, and yet I still decided to do this trade. It was kind of risky, so I bought 25 shares. It's not a lot, but look at this. So if I lost this one, so I bought it at 1781 and sold it at 1849. If I lost this one, look at the next candle. It went all the way to 1630, and after that it went all the way to 1217, 1269. So 1781 to 12, let's say 1281, so that's like $5 a share. So 25 shares times 5, 125. So because I'm not making a lot of money every day, so even with the small small quantity, and if it drop like a significant amount, I will be at a big loss. So the only thing that you can hope for something like this is buy more on this area and try to sell it at the halfway to minimize your loss. But it's always riskier, when things are moving down. Most of the time what happens is when shorts are like fully informed, they will try to push this down even below at this point. So when you try to reduce the cost of your the cost basis and buy more in here, it will go further down. So then again you will buy more in here, it will go further down, and likewise then you hit your max and then you are losing more than you lost when you did the initial trade. So that's why I don't typically do the I don't buy once I lost something, I don't buy, I just sell it immediately. But in rare occasions, if I have like if something is very obvious, then I would try to buy something at the dip and see if I can meet it on the halfway. So that's all I traded today. Let's bring back up our charts and see how things were. So again, ATMV, this is the last stock that I traded, made about $17. And Sint, I made about $22. And REPL, I made about almost $50. And IOBT made about $25. GSIT, this is where I make the most of the money, almost $300. And ACTR $50. ANRO $6. And actually I saw this stock RANI move up today as well, but since it was up on last week, I wasn't really comfortable trading that. And you can see how my overall PNL is moving throughout the month. And this is the October 1st and this is the October 20th. I'm already up $2,000 for the month. And now my new target is to have $2,500 for the month of October. So that's my new plan. And as I said before, these kind of losses, if you cut your loss quickly, then you can always recover from a good day like this. Even let's say I had like worst execution and have like minus $200 loss, next day I recovered, or even today I recovered. So that's why it's really important that you cut your loss very quickly without thinking. You can always make money, but you can't always make money from a loss trade, because when things go south, sometimes they don't go north anyway. So that's the lesson for new traders. If you have just started doing the day trading, and again I encourage you to do the paper trading before you put your real money. To be honest, I lost a lot of money when I started day trading, so don't feel bad if you lost like a couple of trades in a row. Don't you know don't get discouraged. That's all I'm saying. Try practice with the simulator and get comfortable and gain your confidence, and more importantly, find some sort of a trend or solution that work for you. That's the most important thing, and that's what you should do, or you should practice every day, at least for 3-4 months before you put your real money into the stock market. Because once you get a loss, then it's kind of like emotional, some sort of a trigger that you will have. And then for some people it's hard to recover from that point, but for some people it kind of okay, and they just move on and try to cover that loss. But for some people, they just the next day they are doing revenge trade, try to recover that loss within a single day, but then they lost even more than that. So that's how you get some sort of exponential, those kind of curves when things are going down. But anyway, that's enough for today. We can discuss those things in a later video, but feel free to comment below about what other things that you want to see on my videos. And I saw a couple of comments about asking live trading videos. I will try to record my live trading videos and maybe upload in future. But for now, I will stick to these recaps. But as soon as I have live trading videos, I will let you guys know. So that's it for today, and thanks for sticking in. And as I say not always, trading is riskier. Manage your risk, and before you trading with your real money, use a simulator. Yeah, so until next time, bye.